Jordan Love. And the question is, actually, I'm not going to ask the question yet. I'm just going to give you a summary of what's been going on. So a couple days ago, Jordan Love was in OTAs because, Rodgers hadn't showed up, so he's getting valuable reps. Rob Demovsky, a Packers beat reporter, tweeted this: Jordan Love's first crack at the 2-minute drill that we've seen barely gets past the midfield and ends with him skying a pass over wide open Malik Taylor's head on 4th and 7 from the plus 46. So he didn't have a very good day. But yesterday he tweeted, "What a stretch for Jordan Love. Wheel route to A.J. Dillon, right sideline for 30 yards. Free play deep to Lazard for 45. Deep corner route to Juwan Winfrey for 30. Deep sideline to Aaron Jones for 30. He was so on fire that tight end coach Justin Uten started fanning him. So he had a very great day in OTAs. And my question to you guys is, do you think Jordan Love can be Aaron Rodgers' successor?
I will never fan another man. That's number one. Let's get that out the way. It's to be Aaron Rodgers' successor, to be one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time, successor. I think we can all agree he's top 5 most talented quarterbacks ever, probably top 5 greatest quarterbacks ever. The list is whatever, but he's definitely at the top.
You should have just stuck to the first thing.
Yeah, should have, right? Yeah. So he's one of the best to ever do it. To be his successor is going to be tough. That's a lot of expectations, a lot of groundwork he has to put in. But I think when they drafted him, they expected him to be this, and they believed in him. And I think Joel told me a lot about this guy. He has a lot of potential. He has a big arm. He was one of the best quarterbacks in his class, given the opportunity. So I think I don't know if he's necessarily ready to take that step, but I think he has all the tools to take that step. He has all the talent to take that step. It just has to be up to the front office to get him the weapons to put him in the best place to succeed. And I think with Aaron Jones coming back, Allen Lazard, Devontae Adams still going to be there. I think he has the tools right now to, give us an idea of what he's going to look like in a year or two. But I think Aaron Rodgers' success is going to be hard in general for anybody. But I think he's up for the challenge.
I think that situation-wise, like you said, he's going to be put into a great position to be successful. I mean, not everyone has Devontae Adams as their number one receiver. Aaron Jones out of the backfield. Dillon, who's shown some promise. You got Robert Tonyan, who was very successful last year. But not everyone's going to be Aaron Rodgers succeeding. What'd I say?
No, it's him, bro. He's smiling, looking at you.
He's not going to be everyone's successor. Like Aaron Rodgers did with Brett Favre. That's a once-in-a-generation type thing, or like a Steve Young, Joe Montana. That hardly ever happens in the NFL.
Yep.
But from what I've seen, other than what you've told me today about him having a great OTA so far, all the videos, all the clips that I've ever seen of Jordan Love is him being horrible, bad. But then again, it's not. I've seen him take a snap in the NFL, so I really can't formulate a true opinion.
So his college tape was horrible? In your opinion?
No, his college tape's fine. I'm talking about in the pros, in the NFL solely. Correct.
He hasn't taken a snap yet.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
No, he's talking about in practice and stuff.
In practice, in training camp, where you see Rodgers throwing into the net, perfect, hits the target. You see this man throw it, hits the ground, doesn't even hit the target, hits the ground, horrible throw, and he's just jogging along like he just did it perfectly fine. But nevertheless, I can't. Like I was trying to say, I can't formulate a true, honest opinion because I've never seen him take a snap in the pros. College to pros, night and day, obviously. That being said, he's going to be put in a really good situation. So, all in all, he's going to have the most pressure, especially with Aaron Rodgers basically saying, "I'm the team." Essentially, you guys are successful because my ability to lead us and throw perfect passes. If Jordan Love goes in there and he has the same amount of interceptions to touchdowns, Aaron Rodgers is going to be laughing when he's in a Denver Broncos uniform holding the Lombardi trophy at the end of the season. He's going to be laughing.
I see what you did there. Okay. I definitely see what you did there.
So all I'm going to say is he better be that guy for Green Bay's sake because instead of drafting a wide receiver, they drafted Jordan Love. Mm-hmm. And so this guy better be the next big thing. Do I think he could be? I can't say that yet. I don't know. But from what I've seen, he's not looked good.
Well, alrighty then.
I love Love, man.
Yeah.
I love Jordan Love. I think he's going to be a really good quarterback. I know we did a topic about this a couple weeks ago where I said he's trending towards bust territory because from all the reports that have been coming out, Adam Schefter went on Dan Patrick and said he has a long way. Aaron Rodgers holding out and the Packers being desperate to have Rodgers back. I think I may have been misguided because I think they're desperate to get Rodgers back because he's a great quarterback. We all know that. People forget that Rodgers didn't play as a full-time starter until his 4th year in the NFL. We got to give Jordan Love time because I think you talk about all the talent he has. He has a size. He's 6'4". He has the arm. I mean, his arm is special. He has a special arm, and he was quoted saying this. A reporter asked him, will you be ready for week 1? He said 100%. And he also said this. When asked if he is prepared to be the week 1 starter, he said, obviously, this is a time where I'm getting a lot of extremely valuable reps that I might not be getting in a normal circumstance. So I'm just going to take it day by day. But yeah, that's what I'm here for. I was drafted to play quarterback, so I'll definitely be ready week 1.
Cool.
I love this, because he's saying, look, Aaron, I know you're good, but your time is up. When they drafted you last year, your time is up, and that was my time. It's my time to shine. From Utah State going to Green Bay, I'm gonna show the world what's up. I mean, in his sophomore year in a college, I believe he had a really great year. It was his sophomore or junior year, one of those. But his last season, it was where he declined. But that's because most of the starters on Utah State left. They were not there, so he was playing a lot of hero ball, trying to make everything happen, just trying to win games. But I really do think Jordan Love has all the talent, and now that he's getting these reps without Rodgers in camp, he's getting these valuable reps. I think this is just making his development that much more. And as long as the Packers have Aaron Jones, they got Devontae Adams, and I think Marquez Valdes-Scantling, he's not a bad receiver either. Alan Lazard could do his thing with Robert Tonyan, and they have a pretty good offensive line. Jordan Love will be in an excellent position to succeed. And I don't think Matt LaFleur is going to put him in a bad position to where he has to do what Aaron Rodgers was doing. I think he's going to put him in a position like a game manager role, like an Alex Smith role, and groom him into the offense. And then we'll see him develop even further once he knows it even more. But I love Jordan Love coming out of college. Before Herbert, Burrow, and all these guys had their first season as a rookie, I thought Jordan Love was going to be the best quarterback in the class because I think he has that much talent. Man, Obviously, to this point, Justin Herbert is looking like the best, but it's not over.
And Burrow.
It's not over. Yeah, and Burrow, but it's not over. 4 to 5 years from now, we could be like Jordan Love is the best, and Herbert is second. It could go either way. We never know.
I feel like I don't know if you want to say something, but the most comparable person from that draft to this draft, immediately that comes to mind is Trey Lance. Now, would you say Trey Lance? Do you have more confidence in Trey Lance, or do you have more confidence in Jordan Love?
That's really asking if he has more confidence in Kyle Shanahan or Matt LaFleur.
Yes and no.
Trey Lance because
that's Shanahan. You have more faith in Shanahan.
I mean, of course I do, but
yeah.
Trey Lance because he's a really dynamic runner.
Okay.
Jordan Love is not a runner. He can if he needs be, but he's not a runner.
Okay.
And that's where I think Trey Lance early in his career is going to help him a little bit more because when a play is not there, he can scramble and get out of harm's way. With Jordan Love, he's athletic, don't get me wrong, but he doesn't have that Trey Lance ability. Like, Trey Lance is a really good runner for a quarterback. He's
Who
special.
has a better arm, though?
Jordan Love.
It's close.
Jordan Love.
So you said, okay, so.
You have to say that, especially if he loves Jordan Love as much as he does. I'm not saying you're right or wrong. I'm saying you have to
with him being him having that arm, right, and him not being a runner, but he can make those runs. Does he have to be as dynamic as a runner as Trey Lance?
He doesn't,
because a lot of quarterbacks aren't, and they don't need to be.
But Trey Lance has the arm on top of the legs.
I would compare Love's athleticism to Ryan Tannehill.
And you'll take that.
Yeah, I'll take that.
He's not a slow poke. He's not doing Haskins.
Kirk Cousins make runs. And Washington, would you say is a good comparison?
No.
Kirk Cousins had a lot of rushing touchdowns in Washington.
Yeah, I just never really viewed Cousins as a runner, though.
I mean, as he's gotten older, for sure, I agree. But
as very athletic.
Really?
Yeah.
I've seen Ryan T break off some runs.
Yeah, Ryan Tannehill used to play wide receiver.
But
really,
he was catching balls.
Wow. Hey, yo.
No, but Tannehill used to play wide receiver in college, so he was good.
Wow.
Yeah.
How tall is Tannehill?
6'4".
He must have been that good at wide receiver.
Probably if you switch to quarterback, probably wasn't.
Terrible.
Actually, I could actually look up his stats, but I don't even want to do that right now. I'm not even like that worried about his A&M stats for that. What are you searching up right now, Drew?
Kirk Cousins rushing TDs. Kirk Cousins has 16. Tannehill 17.
You're talking about for 1 year.
Career.
All right,
Rushing
career.
touchdowns.
I mean,
that's what I'm saying. Kirk Cousins definitely a little bit more
who's
mobile.
played more seasons?
Yeah,
I think they played around the same.
Who's has the longest rush?
Who's started more games?
That has to be Kirk Cousins. I can tell you right now.
And by how many more?
Let's see. 116 Tannehill has played.
Hasn't Tannehill been hurt for like most of his seasons?
Yes, in Miami, yeah.
Let's see.
So Tannehill's 116.
109.
Okay, it's close. It's close. Oh, it's close.
I mean, it is close.
I'll be honest. I didn't see much Kirk Cousins in Washington at that time. So
Fair enough.
I'm
he
not
threw
gonna.
for 4,900 yards in Washington.
No, he was really good. He was really good. Don't get me wrong.
Then he fell off that following season, though.